Hi everyone. Okay, so we are done with week 51 and 52, which means we are done with 2015. Now I have glare on my pictures, so I don't want to go too far up because you see there's too much glare. So if I go down a little bit, that might be better. Let's see. This is my first time doing like a full-blown layout, so I'm trying to figure out what will work, okay? So just bear with me. That should work, right? So I added 51 and 52. That looks good to me, but I'm on this little 2x2 screen. I did all of this in 3 days, and I had so much fun doing it. I just, I watched Vampire Diaries, and I had my old 6x6 foot table up, and I had a mess, and I showed you guys on Project Life Obsessed on Facebook what it looked like, and I had a blast. I really did. And some of the pages are simple, some are a little bit more major. I just did whatever I wanted. I did whatever I wanted. I didn't worry about if one card was blank. I didn't care. I did what I felt right, what I liked, what I wanted. So I didn't do anything else besides that. I just did what I wanted. So it may look like a hodgepodge. You know what? Have fun with it. Who cares? So Cordell went to go see Star Wars with his besties this week, and so they let me take a picture because I told him what to take. Take this, take that, since you're going to be waiting in line all day. And what do you think he does? He does absolutely nothing because mom doesn't know jack, right? So I'm like, okay. So I get a phone call, Mom, I'm sorry, can you bring me this? And I'm like, okay. But I figured, hey, if I'm going to take you something, you're going to stand there with your friends and you're going to take a picture. And so they did. And so so that's how I got this picture, was because I had to take them something. So that happened on this day. And then we decided to go to Disneyland. It was Cheyenne, her birthday. My oldest is 23. Her birthday is December 14th. No, 15th. The 15th, but we went the 14th here, so we went for 2 days, so 14th and 15th. So I know my kid's birthday, okay? This is Highway 5. It was snowing. I mean, it was snowing. One person spun out, another person spun out and hit a guardrail. It was like massive chaos, and we're like, what the heck? And we're in my little compact car, so that was a little intimidating there. And Tim's driving my white knuckle because he has us all in the car. My mom went with us, and so he's nervous. But it was just my mom, Cheyenne. My kids are very close to my parents. I mean, really close to my parents. And so let me try and put it up a little bit. So Cheyenne wanted my mom to go, and my dad said, yeah, I'll pay for you guys. And so they got their own hotel room next. We got adjoining rooms, but they slept in their own room, and we slept in our own. So this is Christmas time. Like I said before in all my videos, if you can only go to Disneyland one time in your life, you need to go during Christmas time, because it is amazing and it is just phenomenal. So here we are. I finally got to use this set that I've had in my stash for, I want to say, probably 10 years. I've had it forever, and I was excited to put it here. And a lot of these things I got as gifts. Project Life cards from for the Mickey, and a lot of the little embellishments. I did a trade with somebody, and they gave me these gifts too. So and this was a trade. So I'm using everything that you guys send to me. I use, believe me, I use it, and I love it. So Mama wants out. She's not gonna get out. See, and this, all I did was add 2 Project Life cards and one little embellishment, and it says Christmas is coming. That was it, because the pictures are what I wanted to focus more on. And my mom is silly. Remember, I always tell you she does whatever. Well, Cheyenne's all, Grandma, get in here. And so my mom puts her head there, and so I got to take pictures of them. And so my mom always turns around and smiles, and so it's amazing. It's fun. And we wanted to surprise her on this ride because she's never been on it. And the Mater ride, if you're in California Adventure, you need to go on Mater, because it is freaking funny. It really is. It will have you laughing till you're sore in the belly, because it just does whatever it wants to you, and it was fun. But see, I got to use the buttons that Tammy sent me. And this is Joy, and I just cut off half a little film strip, and you know, very simple. And then like more of the buttons. I was excited to use the buttons. I gotta tell you guys, I was excited. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna take pictures of these or not, but I don't know, because of the glare so bad, and there's so many, so I'm gonna try and get through all of them. More buttons. I loved my buttons. And on some of these, you know, I put like worth the wait, you know, because we waited for the lights to go on, because they go on like at 8 or something like that, at 8 or 9, whenever it gets really dark. All of them go on, and they do different colors, and really, really neat. So, go out. So, yeah. And then this one, you know how they have the overlays? Well, this is 2 overlays, you guys. So one overlay was the castle, and one overlay was the Mickey, half the Mickey head. I just combined them and put them on top, and it worked out perfect. I thought it was cute. So, hey. And then we ran over to Disneyland Hotel, and we took pictures with the gingerbread house. Oh, it smells so good. So, hold on. Let me shut the door because they'll pick up all the echoes. This one, like, I've had these forever since we went to Florida. It was, you know, we've had them forever. Then we have our stone. So I don't want to do this because it gets to be a little too much. So hopefully you guys can see. And then this was in for Disneyland. So we came back, and so this starts the next page, and we had Schneider Christmas. Remember I told you we come here, my house, for the holidays. Does that look like it's better over there? I don't know. Okay, so this is Schneider Christmas. So I started off the title card with Schneider Christmas because, hey, that's what it is, right? So, you know, I just added a little bit of doodads here and there, apple and pecan pie. That's what I made. You know, very, very simple, very fun. This was Shamel. I got to use her and see, and I had 1 extra picture or 3 extra pictures, and I thought, you know what, I don't have room for them, but I want to include them because, I mean, my daughter's beautiful, so I wanted to include it. So all you do, put a design. This is a design too, and they always tell you what designs they are if they're from Becky Higgins on the top, so you'll always know what you're using. This was a design too, and this was us eating. This is the buffet line. I like to call it the buffet line at my house because we all bring it, we all bring in and share. So potluck, there we go, duh, potluck. My brother-in-law, and these girls are the nieces that are, you know, they always appreciate when I make them and stuff, so they're really awesome. These two, that's why I included them too, because they always say thank you, and they always get excited when they see stuff that I make. And you know, as a crafter, that's what makes you happy, right? And that's what floats your boat, is when someone appreciates that what you made, and that it was from the heart and stuff. And so these 2 girls are like that. Remember I made the pocket letters. Well, that's what they're opening, is their pocket letters. And so that was, you know, and I always get a text from their mom, which is my sister-in-law. So she always texts me the next day and says, you know, the girls love their gift, they put it on their dresser, that kind of thing. And so it always gets me, and I always, you know, I love it, and you know, I appreciate it. So I put them in my PO. This is they're twins, so that's the one of the girls, and then Tim's dad. And then opening gifts, I always take pictures of my kids opening gifts. Cheyenne wasn't here for gifts. She was only here for a little bit because she had to go to work, because we always have Schneider Christmas, like Christmas Eve. So that way it doesn't interfere with anybody else's family. So, and then this is her 23rd birthday, so that night we celebrated her birthday since we were in Disneyland. So she had it with the family, so I made her a fruit salad because she's been eating healthy. So it says happy 23rd birthday, Shy, and here, this is it, this December. And then we get to this part, which is fun because I gotta show you. Okay, keep this in mind. This is on the way to my mom's house. We have a compact car. My son is 6 feet tall and like 350 pounds. Okay, so he's a big boy. And, you know, my husband's 6'2", and, you know, he's a good size too. And then I'm, you know, I'm good. So I'm pushing things here too. But I have a compact car, and then we have 3 bulldogs. So Rocky sits in the front, and then these 2 sit in the back, and then Cordell's in the back. So I want to talk about, yeah, extra compact. That is this. This is the way to grandma's house. So this is Christmas Eve. We went to my parents. We go to my parents Christmas Eve, and this is what Kat looks like. So I want to show you this one a little closer, because she is sitting on Mama. She is sitting on Mama's butt. But see how excited she is? She's all like looking out the window, and she's so excited. And then I decided to sit in the front with, or sit in the, because usually Tim sits and then Rocky goes between his legs. But because it was a longer ride, I said, you know what, I'll sit, you drive. And so Rocky was just adorable. And so I was taking pictures. You know, hey, I'm sitting there, I'm not doing anything. So I took pictures of them, and they just are so cute, so cute. So I still kept with the Chamel line. I like the Chamel line. That was fun. And I did all my color cast designs, little what are these things called? Resin? Are they resin? I don't remember. Resin, I think. I used all of them. Everything I bought, I used because I wanted in my PL. And this was my mom's house. So remember, we went to my mom's house, and this is all Tim's stuff. They love my husband. They're like, yeah, thank you for keeping my daughter, because we don't want her back. So they bribe him. So they got him beer, all his favorite. And my mom appliques. So this was a picture when when Cheyenne and Tim were younger, and my mom made him costumes. She made him a Mickey costume and Cheyenne a Minnie costume. I think she was like 7, and this is one of their touching moments. And so my mom replicated it in an applique, and I should have brought it over here if I would have known. It's really cute. And so this is all his stuff. So I was laughing. And then my dad bought me my Instax printer. And then this is what we eat. And we bought my dad some Beats by Dr. Dre, because he had these, it runs in the family. We keep things forever and ever, and until, you know, it possibly can't have it anymore. And so he's like that too. And so he had these beat up like 1980s earphones that were like all, you know, thrashed. And so we know that he would keep them for forever. And so we bought him the better kind, and that's why we bought him those. Now look, this is the way home. This is what it's like on the way home. She is exhausted. They are all exhausted, and she is slumped over Mama, and it's just, I mean, look at here, she's all happy. I'm happy-go-lucky, and then also she's like, because they get so like, they get so tired because they get fed, and they get, you know, they're just so like, oh, I gotta go, and they're so cute that way. I did add, I want to recommend that you not put glossy accents on your little embellishments, because they will fall off. The glossy accents does not like the page protectors, so put them on the outside anyways, because they're bulky. But all these things are on the outside, so because they're too bulky, I felt. So they're on the outside. Use the green glue. This is my favorite glue, so use that one. That works. This is Christmas morning. This is at our house. We do Christmas morning with just us 4 at our home. And Lucky, stop it. And we got, I didn't take a picture of their stockings, but they have their own stockings, and it was fun. Cordell has everything, so we bought him a 50-inch TV for his games, and that's basically all he got. Cheyenne got some kitchen stuff, but that was it. These guys got Costco. That would be Rock's hairball. We bought them Costco toys, and they were already playing tug of war. We bought Mama her bed because she needed one, and so we bought it for her for Christmas. And then this is our dinner. So Tim made dinner, and that was Mama. She's so squishy on her bed. And oh, so I totally got that wrong, didn't I? Wait. Okay, I put these in the wrong spot. How did I do that? You know what? That's what I get for doing them all at one time. So this this one goes, because how, so let's see. So here's Disneyland, and then it would be, oh, I see what I did. No, 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 no. It's right. It's right. Okay, so what I did was, it's basically like this. So, because you know how I do the weeks, 51, and I do the design A in the weeks. Well, this was it. This is how it is. These are just the inserts, so that's what it is. I'm all confusing myself. We went to Denny's for breakfast. That was the first thing we did. Highway 5. I thought it was pretty smart to do that. F is for fun. I loved it. I'm weird that way. But this is the layout. This is weeks 51 and 52, and then this was New Year's Eve. Did I tell you? So yeah, it says December memories. Rocky he gets possessive with his toys, and look at, he's got the mean, like, don't mess with me kind of look. He's ferocious. And then they all decided to pass out. So it was good night, Merry Christmas, and then Mama was on her bed, and I had a cup of coffee on my lap, and it was just amazing. It was relaxing and fun. This is New Year's. This is mine and Tim's New Year's since we've been together. We went out once, and we had to get back before midnight because I didn't want to be without my kids, and so so we've only been out one time in our lives, and it was to a friend's house, and then we came back home, and we've never been out since. We stay home, and we watched Big Bang Theory, and we took a selfie with all the babies. There's Rox, there's Mama, there's Cat, and it says you and me. It says New Year's Eve, all I need is family. This is the good life. And these cards are from Take 10 Kits, and yeah, that's our New Year's Eve, and we couldn't ask for anything better. And I mean, this is all we had to do. It was awesome. Look at you guys. I did it. I completely and utterly did it. So this is weeks 51 and 52, and I am done. Yay. Now I will start working on this year's. I'm on February week 8. I think I'm on week 8, so I can't wait to print out those pictures and get started, you guys. Like I said, I have a little surprise for Tim for his 45th birthday on Tuesday, so I will be gone, but hopefully I can start PLing this whole week, and when I get back. But thanks you guys for sticking with me all these years. I think it's been 2 years, right? A year and a half at least. You guys mean everything to me, so thank you for all your comments, and thanks for sticking with me even through all my rambles and my tirades and my really bad English. So, and not remembering stuff. Hey, we can all be, geniuses, right? All right. Thank you guys so much, and have a great 4th of July. I will upload all of this stuff because I want to be done. So we will see you all hopefully soon with week 8. Bye, guys.